Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're doing some new makeup first impressions. I put a whole look together, actually fell in love with a lot of these products, very into how this look came out. I'm excited because I used some of my tried and true, but mostly all new makeup. This lip combo is just beyond. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So if you want to see some new makeup, hang out with me, get a little first impression of some new stuff. I'll link everything for you guys below in case you want to shop it. But let's go, let's do some new makeup. I told you guys I was cleaning out my beauty closet, which I finally did. Oh my gosh. I got rid of so much stuff and I feel refreshed. So I have a whole bunch of new stuff to go through and I figured we could do it together. So this shirt, I just got it in. It's so cute, but it has little bell sleeves, but look how cute. Such a good like fall kind of like date night top maybe. Anyway, the sleeves might be a little annoying today, but it's gonna be fine. So I also decided I'm gonna start a little beauty tips series because we haven't done many like tutorial or like tip type of content where like I can give you guys like actionable things. Like we've been doing a lot of get ready with me's and chatty stuff, and like while I love to come on here and chat with you and yap, I want to give you guys like actionable things to do to like help your beauty routine. So anyway, that's in the works. We'll probably be posting those soon. Okay, so I do have a little bit on from earlier today, but it is like mostly worn off. I'm gonna just douse myself with a little of the Rhode Glazing Mist. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff. Okay, so for starters, I'm gonna use this Colleen Rothschild, I think it's their Ethereal Glow Serum. I've used this a few times and really loved it, so it's still pretty new to me. I just like, what I find is like when I get a new product, I wanna use it a lot. And I want to use it a lot of different ways just to see like how I like it best. But look at the immediate glow. It also hydrates. This has skincare benefits. I am so happy with this. It reminds me of like the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, but I know it's good for my skin. It also reminds me of the Saie Glowy Super Gel. Just a really nice like base product, especially when you want a glow underneath the skin. I mean, look at that. That is stunning. They also have it in this darker shade, which I'm thinking like, do we maybe put a little bit of the darker on top? Let's try that. I think this might just give me a little bit more of like a tan. Uh-oh. No, we're okay. Got a little scared there for a minute. We're okay. It did just give me some color. I feel like I could also use that potentially like on my brush and just like kind of around the perimeter of my face to give me a little color, almost as like a bronzer type vibe, but didn't use much of that rubbed in. That's really nice. I'm really liking these. I'm digging these. I feel like it's making my skin really glow and hydrate, and it has a ton of skincare benefits. I just can't remember what they all are. You could also mix this with a moisturizer if you don't want to do like an actual complexion product. Okay, next up, this is the It Cosmetics CC Nude Glow. You guys have not seen me use this before, so it is new to me. I just got it while I was in Dallas and I have fallen in love. It's a really good skin tint, like actual skin tint. The other, you can see, look at that. The other It Cosmetics product that I use, the glowy CC cream, obsessed with that, but it's more of a full coverage, like foundation product. This feels fully like a breathable skin tint. Like my skin can still come through it, but it's neutralizing like all the redness and giving me like honestly the perfect amount of coverage. It is pitch black outside today, so I'm like trying to look in my mirror to make sure I can see, but is that not so beautiful? And I just do a little bit on the back of my hand and then work it into my brush. This is my It Cosmetics brush. You guys know I go nowhere without this, but how beautiful. I'm gonna have to be real close to the camera so you guys can see. Stunning. Yeah, I've been grabbing for this more than a foundation or anything with more coverage. I just feel like I don't need it. This is like beautiful. It's a really good daytime complexion product. Okay, do I have a concealer? I'm so excited. Okay, I got this in PR a while ago, maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks. And it was sitting in the boxes of stuff that I haven't gone through. And when I found this yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. So this is the Tarte Colored Clay CC Under Eye Corrector. I think it came with a brush. Okay, I knew it. It came with this brush, which is like a little like kind of doe foot type little baby. We're just gonna dip it right in. It has a little compact little mirror. Let's just dip it in and see what happens. There it is. I've seen really good things about this. Oh wow, look at the difference. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, wow. The hype is real. I feel like I need to read about it. Oh, it doesn't say like directions. This is light medium peach, by the way. Comes in different shades. I mean, it for sure just gets rid of all of the darkness, and it's pretty buildable, and it's creamy. It's not drying me out. Okay. Whoa. Let's do a little up this way. I don't want to get carried away, but you're seeing that, right? How brightening that is. I kind of want to feel how this feels. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna use my ring finger and like pat that in a little bit more, but first impression of that is amazing. Especially if you struggle with like under eye darkness. That's nice. You guys know I usually use my Kosas powder. I have this Dibs powder and it's brighten and blur. I feel like we have to try it. I feel like the correct brush is one like this is a little Saie brush. No, I think my little Amazon brush is the one that I want. I feel like it needs to be a little more fluffy. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna just do brighten first. Okay, that set everything nicely. Especially the under eye is such a tricky spot. I feel like that looks good. I'm gonna maybe mix them together and do like, you know, my T-zone where I get, ooh, did you see that blurring? This is usually where I focus my setting. I'm just so picky when it comes to powder because it can start to look cakey so fast, but I feel like this is still keeping my glow alive, but it is setting me nicely. I'm also like combo skin, so like I can look dry, I can look oily. I think I just wanna let that live for a minute. I might do my big fluffy and kind of just lightly dust that over the rest of my face so that I'm like fully set. That's the thing too, like with first impressions and like new stuff, you have to use it multiple times. It's like so hard for me to be like, it's amazing or it's terrible. Like you just have to use it a lot, but I feel like my skin looks good. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? I also have this Saie Slip Tint Translucent, which is this right here. I kind of want to put this on top. Okay, this is the Saie. Okay, I like that. I feel like that's giving me, look at the glow. A little more set and still glowy. So far, so good. And then this also came. Oh, it's another brighten and blur, but it's a little bit lighter. I thought it was a bronzer. So on the areas where you want to be like even brighter or like depending on your complexion, you might want the brighter or the darker. So this one's 111. The first one I used was 222. Let's just see if we want to add like a little bit more brightness under the eye. That's like a lot. I don't want to do too much powder, but I don't know. I think I like it. I like when my powder sits on my skin for a while too. Like I feel like after 15 minutes go by, I like it even more. Okay, let's keep going. These are all lip products. Oh, that's cute. Small little mirror I could be using. Okay, the under eye is getting a little crease, but that's normal. I just wanna like kind of let everything melt in. We need bronzer, and I don't think I have a new bronzer. What I do have is, actually I have a lot of Dibs today. I have this. This is like their body and face bronzer. So I'm gonna use this just on my IT brush, and I'm just gonna pop this on like this. Let's see what I feel. I should have done this before powder. Actually like that. I feel like that looks nice. Keep going. It's definitely very, what's the word? Shiny? I think I'm gonna need some like powder bronzer on top, but that's bronzing me up nicely. Definitely should have, I think, done this before the powder. I'm liking this so far. What do we think? Okay, we might need a little more powder considering we just did, you know, more glow, but I'm really trying to open this brush right now. This is a new brush from Bare Minerals, or new for me, and it's a blush brush. I'm gonna use it with my Luxe Unfiltered. This is new. The shade is Sunset. It's a really pretty, like, almost, I don't know, what would you call that? Cranberry-ish? I'm trying to really coat my brush, and then I kind of wanna just like pop that on here. Ooh, oh, that's stunning. That is beautiful. Oh, for fall too. Wait, it goes on so nicely with this brush. I couldn't see it coming on this brush, so I probably did a lot, but with these creamy products, I do feel like you can kind of be a little, you know, liberal with them because we can definitely dust it off and it'll definitely wear off. But okay, that's a lot of blush, but like, that's so pretty. It's almost like sunburnt in the best way. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab my It Cosmetics brush. I'm just gonna kind of push everything in. I might also grab a beauty blender, but let's see. Usually I can mitigate things with this brush. Just makes everything kind of blend in nicely. I mean, that's really pretty. I really, really like that. We definitely need more powder. So let's do the Saie powder now, like kind of on its own, and see how it works with, you know, having a little glow underneath. That's pretty, look. Look what that just did. Only gonna do this half. I mean, gorgeous. Holy, that's perfect. That just set perfectly. I think I like the Saie more than the Dibs. Let's do that again on this side. Look at the difference between that and that. See how much more like wet that looks? And this looks like glowy but set. Really like to look in a mirror before I do this so I can see it happening with you. This big fluffy Saie brush is perfect too. Yeah. Yeah, did you guys see that? And look how like bronzed I look. I look way more tan. I'm really happy with that combo. Crazy to go in again with the Dibs to just be even brighter under the eyes. This is starting to get a little excessive with the amount of layers, but this is just how I play with makeup. I just try things and I keep trying them. I see what happens. I like how that's a little more set. I would honestly probably go on with my Kosas at this point. I was like actually getting ready. What do you guys think though? From where we started, I feel like these are some good new things. Okay, for lips, I'm gonna try out this Ulta Beauty little lip sculptor. This is a brown shade. I'm so curious what this is gonna be like, but I love this color brown on the lips, so let's just do it. Oh, it's quite thick. Okay, so I need to be using it like this. Okay, and then this side is a little brush. My favorite way to do my lips is to contour them with some kind of brown. I usually just use like a brown lip liner, but this product, you can see the tip is like that shape. So it's a sculpting crayon. So you can kind of make your lips the shape that you want. I really like that shade. That's a good contour shade. I might like buff it out a bit. I don't know how I feel about this brush. I don't know how necessary that is, or if I would more likely just push that in with my finger. But it seems to be staying and not moving, which I really like. And I'm dying to show you guys the Dibs lip liner because I don't think I've showed you guys this like up close. And this is a darker one, which I think is gonna be really pretty for fall. These are so creamy and they're pretty long wear. I've used them in other shades, but this one's new to me. Definitely more of a brown. I thought it was gonna be a little more mauve. It's kind of right in between a mauve and a brown, like a darker purpley mauvey brown. Wow, good combo, good combo. And I'm contemplating what gloss to use because I have a couple. I have this jelly gloss from Ulta, which is looking really interesting, but I also have like the Forget the Filler from Lawless, which I love, and this is, I kind of want to use this one. It's just so cute. They did a collab with Love Shack Fancy. These are just too cute to not use. Okay, so I'm gonna do the more pinky one, I think, not the more purpley one. And it's called Bloom Heirloom. Oh, this is more of like this is a center, not a full, you know what I'm saying? That's to put in the center of my lips at the very end. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the Luxe Unfiltered Smoothing Serum because I've heard really good things about this. Okay, before we do that though, just a tiny bit in the center of my lips. How pretty is that lip combo? Right? I did a tiny bit of the purpley one too, and it's more like of like an iridescent, I like almost don't want to touch this. Okay, wait, I also have the lip vinyl from Tarte, but this is gonna be more of a shade. We're gonna save that for another video, another day. So let's just stick with the plan, Sarah. Luxe Unfiltered Soothing Lip Balm. Look at this little applicator. Okay, so it's just clear. Oh, it feels really nice, especially in the fall and winter. As we start to get colder, like I can't leave my lips bare. And if I'm putting liner and other products on, guys, that is stunning and that feels so good. I am obsessed. What happened? Where'd all the lines on my lips go? I know I used to use 25 things on my lips, but like that combo, we need to just finish this off with a couple of my tried and true, okay? The lip combo's too good to leave it. We're gonna use a puff and we're gonna use my Kosas powder. And I just can't unsee the shine. So I'm just setting that. I mean, there's a reason this powder is my ride or die goat. Like I try other powders and I like them, but nothing does what this powder does. It blurs the skin in the most beautiful way. It also brightens. It just makes everything look flawless. And that's what we want. On top of that, I'm gonna do a little bit of my favorite Kosas blush. I know this is not new, but to finish off this look. And if you're watching this video, I know you're into makeup. So if you haven't heard of these two products, these are my Elites from Kosas. Isn't that the prettiest blush? It just gives you color and highlight, and right on top of that powder, it's just stunning. I felt like I had a new mascara. What's this? I do have a new mascara somewhere. But you know what? I don't know if I've showed you. Let's do the Dibs mascara because I've been using the Kosas mascara like nonstop and I'm obsessed with it. But let's use the Dibs. I do have a little left over, so keep that in mind. The Dibs is cool because it has this primer, which is brown. Like I said, I have mascara on, so you're not gonna see the brown as much. But it'll be interesting to see how this layers, like if you were like touching up your makeup or something. Oh wow, that just like fanned them out so beautifully. It stood them up so nicely. For this mascara, I actually like the primer more than the mascara. Like I would wear this brown one on its own, especially day to day. But did you see what that just did to my lashes? On top of mascara, like it really fanned them out and pulled them up. I need to go back to this mascara because I forgot how much I liked it when I started using the Kosas one. I'm contemplating too. Yeah, I'm gonna put the black on top just to show you guys. I literally can't get over the lips. I feel like it looks like I got filler. They look so smooth. That's the thing. Like I do have larger lips, which I feel blessed. Like I like my lips. They are natural, but I do have a lot of lines on them, especially as I get older. So finding products that just like smooth is really rare for me. I have been sleeping on this mascara for too long. I need to go back to it. Look at that. The fact that that's on top of mascara too. So like if you want to bring this to touch up, like at the end of the day, you feel like, you know, things just aren't as fresh or they've settled or whatever. This lash is never as good ever since I got that eye surgery. But wow, look at that difference. Now we have a full look. Obsessed with this. My skin, the Colleen Rothschild with the It Cosmetics CC or whatever it is, skin tint. And then that Kosas powder on top. This is a whole vibe. The lip steals the show for sure. A couple standouts from today. Let's talk through it. I would say 100% the lip. I liked like the combination of those four things. Also the mascara. I mean, the complexion products are good, but the eye brightener, really nice. I think my least favorite are probably the powders. I liked them in the moment, but then I went on with my Kosas powder and like, you can't deny this Kosas powder. You really can't, especially if you have like more mature skin like me. The fine lines, you have to be careful because when you start adding powder and you have fine lines, things are gonna start looking crazy. So this is the only powder that I have found lately that does what I need it to do. Also, the texture on my skin has gotten worse as I've gotten older, and this just blurs everything. I really am obsessed with it. Yeah, last thing is this Day Hair Body Fragrance Mist. This is in Signature Citrus that I kind of want to use, but also you guys at LTKCon, they literally gave us Baccarat Rouge. I'm not going anywhere, so I can't use this, but I smelled it and I was like, oh, let's put this on though. Ooh, that's fresh. I like that. That's really fresh. It's so hard to describe a scent. It's definitely citrusy, orangey. Okay, so that's the look. I mean, I love trying out new makeup. I need to do this more. It forces me to try new things and I end up loving them. And like, look at this. What a good fall look too. I feel like it's super neutral, but like the darker lip and like the brown, it's giving. I don't know, I'm into it. I hope you guys enjoyed a little new makeup, first impressions, try-ons. Like I said, we're gonna do more beauty tips, more tutorials, that type of stuff coming up right around the corner. So yeah, I'll link everything that I used below for you guys in case you wanna shop, but thanks for hanging out with me and I will see you in my next one.